Here with defensive line coach Joe Salave'a. Joe, a 9-year NFL vet. I'm going to ask you a few questions about those 9 years in the NFL. First, I want to ask you is who's the best player you ever lined up against?
Probably in practice every day was Bruce Matthews. When I was a teammate of Bruce, he was probably one of the better guys. But there are so many guys that I played against. I mean, I'll probably give a couple names. Dermontti Dawson, center for the Pittsburgh, and Faneca from Pittsburgh as well. So, just to name a few, Larry Allen, and those guys are always the names you remember going against those guys.
Was there anyone, even among NFL defenders, that you played with that ever really stuck out to you as a star?
Javon Curse. He's came in as a linebacker. We drafted him out of Florida and became just a phenomenal defensive end for us in what we did in Tennessee. And he's one of the mega stars that I was, privileged to play with, along with Sean Taylor. Probably one of the best, if not the best safety at the time, with him at Washington. Those guys are tremendous athletes, tremendous leaders, but better people than players, but also the work ethic and just the embodiment and epitome of what you're looking for as a leader and guys that you build make the cornerstone of your team.
Was there any opposing fan base that really impressed you when you were playing there?
Well, our time in Tennessee was probably I would say that in Nashville that we had some a loud crowd there, but being in the NFC East, it's always great to play in front of the Dallas Cowboys fans and again Pittsburgh Steelers. Those are some of the fans that really get after, and it's exciting to be in those kind of stadiums.
Of all your teammates that you had in those 9 years, who had the nicest car?
I'll be biased. I'll say, my station wagon was a 2004 Cadillac ESV on some 28s.
Station wagon.
Well, that's my version of a station wagon. It was dubbed up, but I think Eddie George was one of the guys that had nice cars, and yeah, I would say Eddie George.
Eddie George. And last NFL question here. Apart from the fans, was there another NFL city or stadium that you really enjoyed visiting?
Always like to play in front of the Raider fan. Those guys are always intense. Those guys, no matter what the season are, you play the Raider crowd. The first year we removed from Houston to Nashville, the Oilers. Our teams used to play in Memphis, and that was at the time the first year of relocating to Nashville. That was our home field in Memphis, and we played the Raiders, and you would think we were playing in Oakland, but they're a wild bunch, and always enjoyed playing in front of those guys.
Besides being a visiting player, you were once a visitor in the White House. In 2005, the Joe Salave'a Foundation was recognized there. You got to meet the president. What were a couple of highlights of being out there?
Just to be able to see just the whole the political scene, how those qualities as far as laws and everything are being legislated in the House, and I had the privilege to meet some of the senators and the Speaker of the House at the time. So I think it was good to see that in their environment and those folks, and just how our political networking is important, and it was a great experience.